Okay, I'm a lot later than usual. And it's because I actually got to go somewhere today. I got to go to Hartville. And I love going to Hartville, but it was boring as heck today. Today was just a Monday after all. And so Hartville itself wasn't that exciting. However, we went to a thrift shop too. And that was a lot more exciting. Wow, I found a great thrift shop. And helped my friend get some stuff that he needed for his apartment. And that was great. But then on the way home, this is farm country, So we had a harvester pull out in front of us. All the way home, we're driving 15 miles an hour. So I get home, it's late, and a lot later than I want it to be. So I'm sorry about that. But at least I put out the warning that I'm going to be on late. But I just had something come today really cool. I've been waiting for this and I had my eye on it for a while. Cat Taro. Isn't it cool? It's so cute. It's adorable. So this is going to be about the unboxing of my cat Taro, and we'll look at the cards. And then I don't know. If people show up, we'll have a discussion. But I'm kind of at a funny time, so I don't know how long it'll take for people to see that the announcement is for 9:30. Okay. So anyway, hello. I am Deocean of Deocean's Deep Woo. Deep Woo is what we do. We do the deepest of woo, and that's all we do. And basically everything having to do with woo. So we can get Dr. Zeus-like on it. Okay. But we will do we have a tendency to do a lot of card readings and some predictive stuff. We also talk about Sasquatch and we talk about other cryptids. We talk about UFO and alien life, extraterrestrials, intraterrestrials, extra test or never mind. Anything paranormal, metaphysical, weird, woo, woo. That's what we do here. So if that's the kind of thing you're looking for, then we do that. So, and I do card readings. So I have been waiting to get this deck. So it looks so cute, but I had to wait for it a little bit. You know how that is. They're not cheap. This is a really cute one, though. So it's worth it and worth waiting for, I think. Okay, so we have a lot of experiencers here. If you're an experiencer, then we are your new home. Okay. We're kind of a family here, and we we have a tendency to believe experiencers until we're shown that we can't. And that means you can tell us your story without fear of us thinking you're nuts. Everybody gets a right to express their opinion. Everybody has a right to express their opinion. People on the left or right have a right to express their opinion. People in the up and down have, people in sideways even have, whatever. You have a right to express your opinion, and how a person sees an event and experiences an event is usually a personal thing. Even though several people can be experiencing the same event, they can experience it differently. So we understand that on this show, and we honor that, and we actually celebrate that, because different viewpoints help us to understand even better. And of course, sometimes once you um, once you understand more about a subject, your viewpoint will change about what was happening. I've seen this happen many, many times. So what you see and what you experience is your experience. And we don't try to counter that, with it, but we might express it, like, sometimes I'll say, well, I don't know if I agree with that, based on this. But we never say, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Absolutely wrong. It's like you experience things the way you do. So that being said, and I always say that because you know what, there's just so much everybody trying to control what everybody else thinks these days. And it really irks me, because that is not helpful. Trying to control what people think does not get us to the truth. Trying to put forth a narrative does not get us to the truth. Deciding what reality is and then cutting all the facts to fit your narrative is not helpful. That's not the truth. Okay? You cannot be cherry picking facts to fit your narrative. That's not the truth. None of that is the truth. None of that is inclusive of other people's experience. Okay? So, you talk about inclusive. We're inclusive in that regard. I know that's kind of getting a bad name, but we don't mean what we do mean, should say what we do mean is the world is big enough to have more than one theory of how things work and what is happening. And so who are we to disagree? Anyway, that being said, the next thing, order of business is, remember, this is just tips, tricks, and hacks for being able to play that massively multiplayer, holofractal, total immersion, VR learning game matrix that we call Life on Earth, which I believe probably takes place on a helical or a toroidal field. That's the way it looks. But anyway, sorry, flat and round Earth people. It's more like an onion, more like one of those squashy onions. But it looks like it looks sort of roundish, but from some angles. But really, it's more like one of those onion. And you know what? It's funny because they say life is like an onion sometimes. And it's funny, what if it is? What if it really is? What if the Matrix is like an onion? What if this world is like an onion with layers and layers? And of course, the other thing about that is it makes you cry. But anyway, but it can also taste really good, It gives things flavor. So deep. Oh, this is deep woo, you know. So it has nothing to do with real life, which takes place outside the Matrix. Except sometimes I do look outside the Matrix, I think. I think that's what I'm seeing, and we talked about that on one show. If you'd like to see what I saw that I believe is outside the Matrix, look a few shows back, a couple of shows ago. Anyway, today we're going to be doing Tarot, and the next Tarot night is going to be near the full moon, because we do full moon and new moon readings. And so I will actually be reading with these, hopefully. I will have these learned enough to be able to read with them by the next full moon, which should be about maybe a week or less. So, but I just had to show you, I'm going to turn the camera around and show off what these look like because they're super cute, really. And it's super cute, super cute. It's what everything is these days. Not just cute, it's super cute. Super cute. Do, 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 super cute. Turn around the cam. That was actually the Hercules. Okay, now move the camera away from the holder so that you can actually move the. I'm so professional. Yes, that is my professional camera dolly. A red pillow, red computer tablet, or rather tablet pillow. Okay, so first thing you gotta notice, you gotta love, is the cat Tarot comes in this pretty box. They've thought about it. They've really thought about this. Okay. It's cute on the inside too. So, cute box with a kitty kind of peeking at you. I found these so adorable that I could not resist. So let's see what they look like. The King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. He's adorable. Oh, hi, Gemini Moon. Hope I didn't confuse anybody. Queen of Pentacles. Well, I'm just unboxing my brand new deck of cards that I think is really cute. The Cat Tarot. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. A little Siamese cat sticking his tongue out. That's so cute. This is seriously a cute card. The Nine of Pentacles. It's really different. Oh, look at all the fish. Look at all the fish. Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. So we're getting Pentacles first. Yeah, oops. Yeah, they really are. I'm going to show you all of them. Six. Oh, this is cute. Two kitties. So this is the suit of Pentacles. Pentacles seems to be about treats and food and physical things. That makes sense. That is what Pentacles is really about. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Okay, now look, swords. And it's interesting because swords, they're showing teeth and claws mostly. However, it's interesting because the queen of every suit, as I was looking through these, is just kind of lounging. She's just lounging, looking regal in every suit. So, and it's funny because they have birds and clouds that they really have given a lot of thought, I think, to this. This is okay. So, see claws, swords. Oh gosh, my cat has done this. I have had cats do that. My goodness. Oh, yep. Yep, definitely. Kitty, gotta exercise the claws. Mm-hmm. Well, this is definitely by toilet paper, playing with the toilet paper. It's definitely by somebody who loves the kitty cats. You can tell. That's cute. And the Ace of Swords is getting the nails trimmed. Hi, David Castle. Greetings and favor to you, too. King of Cups. Okay, so here we go. See the food bowl and stuff. There you go. Queen of Cups is always just lounging. The queen in every suit is just lounging. Yeah. That's cute. Page of Cups. Okay. We'll get through these a little bit faster. And look, fish behind them, behind the kitty on wallpaper. Some of these wallpapers I actually like. There's some cups there. Okay. This is the suit of cups. Okay, now we're into wands, and what is it? It's a play wand. What just oh, kitty cat pillow. Queen of Wands, of course, there she is, lounging and being, yeah, just lounging. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. So And the wands all involves toys. So leaves, yep, leaves are toys too to kitties. Toy mice. I don't know which one to play with first. Eating flowers. When they're outside, they do stuff like that. Hey, Pam, I am. That's okay, dear. It's kind of a quiet night. I'm just unboxing my cards, my brand new cards, and I think they're really one of the cutest decks. Really. So cute. If you like cats. If you don't like cats, don't get this deck. It is very, very kitty cat. That's cute. That reminds me a bit of Cowboy there. How he loves to lay on his back like that. So does that one. That's, yeah, somebody wants a belly rub. Ooh, Judgment. That's the Egyptian wallpaper in the back there. Yeah, how's the granddaughter, Pam? The moon. So far we have Gemini, David, and Pam. Um, the star, who's just about to tip a cup off the table. Yep, they know cats. Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh, the tower. Gee, this is Cowboy right here. He does that. He hears a storm. He's down off of wherever he is, and he's under the bed. The devil card. Come on now. Come on. Temperance. Drinking out of the fishbowl. Maui used to drink out of the fishbowl. She was a funny kitty. Death. Oh, sweeper. Okay, this is cute. The Hanged Man. Yep. Justice. And the Hermit. Oh, it has the Eye of Horus on the bag there. I'm in a bag hiding. Nobody can see me. Strength. Chariot. The Lovers. And Hierophant with the two black crows. That's interesting. Interesting imagery. Let's see. Oh, no. The Emperor. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. The Empress. Oh, they're just so stinking cute. Well, the High Priestess. Oh, that's cute. It's a Halloween kitty. Hi, Aries. The rabbit, the hare. Aries. Hi, Aries. Waiting for. Yep, it's the rabbit. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. So let's see if I can shuffle these now that we have looked at them. I'm going to attempt some kind of a reading here. And they have a book. Got to break them in after all someday. I cannot wait. I'm going to have to use the book because I'm not familiar with these cards at all. I just got them. But they look just too adorably cute. I think I'm going to get a special little bag to put things. It's nice that they give you a bag, and this doesn't always happen anymore, that they put them in a nice box for you, and that they give you a bag for the you usually need it's good to have a bag for your cards, some kind of a bag, but they give you a box, and the box is big enough to fit the book so you don't lose the freaking book, which I really appreciate because that is one of those things that they don't even a lot of times give you a box in some of these decks, and they give you a little booklet. That some of them don't even give you a booklet anymore. It's really sad. Some of them just expect if it's like based on standard tarot, you don't even get a little booklet. And some of them try to give you a code, a QR code that you can download a book, but it's like half the time they don't work. So this is really, you know, unless you get something that what? Oh, we got something hopping out already. Let's read it. See what it's saying. So I really appreciate it when something is, and this is toys. So I believe this would be Pentacles, which would probably be towards the back. So it would be the 9. So let's see what it says about the 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles. Oh, peace and satisfaction abound. There we go. Peace and satisfaction abound. Is it possible you have everything you've ever dreamed of? And actually, I was just saying today, although it's not everything I have ever dreamed of, it is a pretty nice, it is a pretty nice life now. I was just thinking to myself, I have a safe home. I have a sweet little kitty cat. Um, I have a guy I'm hanging out with that seems to be pretty nice. I have enough to eat and enough to drink, and I have a nice forest out back. I'm not looking at a bleak landscape. I'm not in a city. I'm doing okay, and I may not be wealthy, but I'm really doing okay. And then I just found a really nice thrift store where you can get pots and pans for like 50 cents and different things. I mean, God, I couldn't believe it. And you can get, you guys, I found, and I'm, you know what? I should do that too. I should do my haul from the thrift store. I couldn't believe it. I found an ice cream maker for $3. Hope it works. The hookah smoking caterpillar. No, the hookah smoking caterpillar was not the one that was always late. It was always the rabbit. But the hookah smoking caterpillar was an interesting character. Remember, the rabbit was always running in and out of everywhere. So, yeah, and I gotta say, and then it says upright. Your diligence means your rewards are great and many treats at your feet. A fine feathered friend just a swipe away. You're right to feel secure and to take pride in your accomplishments. All your discipline is bringing you even greater success than you dared hope. Oh, that's cool. That's a very nice card. Well, thank you for saying so. So I'm going to do some kind of reading, and let's do a reading that they suggest in the book because they have several spreads. 5-card spread they call the paw. Let's ask a question. So how's things going? I don't know. The fate of the channel, the fate of the union. What should we ask? State of the matrix. What should we ask, you guys? Well, the caterpillar was kind of slow. But he was busy transforming into a butterfly. He was in the middle of his transformation. So they're new, so the cards are probably going to stick together a lot. But yeah, just today I was thinking, I was doing my gratitude because gratitude raises your energy, raises your frequency. And so I was practicing my gratitude and thinking of, so that is a perfectly accurate card. You know what? I got to tell you too, it's really funny. We were having a bad, Ilana was over and we were just having a bad day. Just everything we were doing was all kind of blowing up and exploding and just falling apart. And I said, boy, this is a very Mercury retrograde day. The fates are just against us. And then the fortune cookie I had said, if you think the fates are against you today, they probably are. I said, okay then. Well, okay then. Okay, so with a traditional deck of cards, we do the cut. 1, 2, and 3. And then we place them back together. And then we're ready for our reading, which, how's my channel gonna go? That's the first question I ask. And in the horseshoe, otherwise, no, the paw, okay, the past and how it has led to the current situation. Okay, so that one is Knight of Wands. And Judgment is the present situation. Okay. Hidden influences. Yep, hidden influence on the current situation, which may be unknown to the querent. That's the moon. Interesting, because the moon usually does speak of hidden things. Isn't that interesting in general? I'm sure the moon is hiding a heck of a lot of things. Okay, so 5, No, 4. Advance and insight into the course of action the querent should take. And I guess knocking a cup off the table is what I should take. And then the Tower is the last one, and that is the outcome or consequence of a specific query. If the situation remains unchanged, or how the querent will feel about the situation. Whoops. The Tower, that's a shakeup. Wow. This is interesting. Let's find out what it means. So this first card, the Knight of Wands, is the past and how it led to this current situation. Let us find the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Both gallant and a tad annoying, the Knight of Wands always believes he knows best, and with his energy and passion, he often does, not always, but often does. Okay, and he's playing with a little toy that looks a lot like my Maui's favorite toy when she was alive. Upright, you're being controlled by your impulsive nature. Those colorful ribbons in your line of vision are pretty hard to resist. There's nothing wrong with spontaneity except when it affects your ability to follow through. Don't get bored halfway through the game and walk away. In other words, well, this is something I'm really working on. Trying to always follow through with when I say I'm going to be on that night, I'm on that night. But honestly, gotta tell you, some days it's very hard to do that. However, I have been here. Hi, Circle K. Yeah, good thing none of it's real. Any triggers coming due to the CMEs? You know what? We're all mad here. Yeah, no kidding. We're all mad here. That is something that's going on. If you don't know, folks, we have definitely got CMEs coming in. We have got this has been a lot of activity of the sun. Oh, by the way, if you have a lot of major arcana in a spread, that is a stronger message than a bunch of regular cards. So we have a court card and a bunch of major arcana. Very interesting. So impulsive nature. I'm wondering if that card, oh, you know what? That card is the guy I was with today. He would be a Knight of Wands. He's an Aquarius. And I do believe Wands is air. And okay, so that's him. Interesting. The present situation. Judgment. Interesting. I bet this turns out not to be about the channel at all. I bet this turns out to be about my friend I was out with. Okay. Who frequently gets me home late? But it's nice to be able to get out since I don't drive. Here we go. Here comes the judge. Oh, geez. Upright. We are our own toughest critic. The judge, it turns out, is you. This card invites you to examine your choices and actions. A feather represents the weighing of the souls in the final accounting. Are you where you want to be? If not, are you doing what you need to get there? Weigh the scales. How do you rule? That's interesting. Judgment. And that is the present situation. Toughest critic, am I? No, yeah, I guess I am. Okay, the next one's hidden influences on the current situation, which may be unknown, which is the moon. The moon. There's a lot the moon is hiding, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You're the caterpillar, you're not really here. Well, thanks for telling me, because I was totally fooled that you were here. You looked like you were here to me, but I guess I was wrong about all that. Okay, the moon. At night, we do our best work. Dream, recharge, or run madly around the room, knocking things over. Or, in the case of Maui, she liked to play hockey with bottle caps in the tub. That was her midnight, her midnight activity. So, basically, it's interesting because we were talking about this as how, yeah, actually, I have been doing a lot of work in my dreams. And a lot of us have been doing a lot of work in our dreams. So it's talking about that. Interesting. And that is hidden influences. Night is when you see most clearly your wishes, your desires, yourself. Pay no mind to the little dogs that would get in your way. They may create anxiety or uncertainty, but they're nothing more than pests. The crayfish represents the ego, hard-shelled and stubborn, which may also be unearthed in dreams. Follow your intuition, push through these fearful illusions, and you'll always make it home by morning. I've been complaining about my dreams lately. Okay. The next one is advice and insights into the course of action the querent should take. Okay, and it is the star. Star is usually a really good card. Wait a minute. The sun, that isn't it. Back a little ways. There it is, the star. The cat pours out the water. Interesting take on that. Like Polaris, this card guides us to our personal true north. Interesting. So this is the advice. Cat pours out the water, perhaps to nourish the earth, perhaps to destroy the carpet. What matters here is the transformation. Things grow and change, and so do you. This is the path of healing, forgiveness, and success. Carry on. So basically, the advice is carry on. Right, because I really am my own worst critic. I'm here tonight wondering, because I'm having to be an hour late, going, I had to be an hour late. And it's like, I'm sure it doesn't matter that terribly much. It's just Monday. Having my 19th existential crisis. Here comes your 19th nervous breakdown. doing some laundry as you listen. Yeah, it's just Monday. I mean, I tell myself, what is wrong with us just chilling together and looking at my deck of cards? Maybe a little late, but than I expected or wanted to. But like I said, life just seems to be giving me all kinds of opportunities to relax and go with the flow because that's all I can do. When you get behind a harvester and it's only going not even 20, it was going 15 miles an hour all the way home, there is really not much you can do about it. Because we were so many cars back, there's no way we could pass it, and it was too busy on the other side for anybody to pass it. So, and it was one of those long stretches of road. Boy, it was a joke on everybody, I guess. It was one of those long stretches of road where you couldn't turn off and go around or anything. It was really like patience. And my friend was kind of going nuts. He's going, "Oh my God, hurrah." And then they're all just relax. You know, it's not the end of everything. If I'm running late, I'm running late. It'll be okay. Where did I? Am I going the other way? Am I going right here? Maybe. Oh, there it is. The tower. There it is. The tower card. It's cute. And this is what happens if things stay on the same course that they are now. The tower represents sudden and unexpected change, chaos and upheaval. Everything may be thrown into question. The tower is a foundation you have built carefully over time. The lightning strike seen through the window tells us that this unexpected change comes from a source far greater than ourselves. You feel you have no power or control. Two cats dive from the tower, clearly startled and unsure of what is happening. Falling down, you are humbled. But what if you leap? Oh boy. Okay. Any advice? Additional advice? Page of Wands. Like all pages in the tarot, the Page of Wands brings a youthful energy, but can also bring his youthful lack of judgment. Spring is in the air with all the freshness, vitality, and energy that comes with it, not to mention its colorful birds, its plump, delicious, colorful birds. Stay positive. Now's a time of fun and adventure, but maybe not so much for the bird. Okay, and since this is Wands again, I think it has something to do with my friend. So, a shakeup. Interesting. And it says just, but yet it's just saying just enjoy yourself, though. Go ahead and have an adventure, which is what I've been having. Shake up. Not all shakeups are bad. Keep changing your mind about everything. I gotta tell you, one of the things that I do have to talk about tonight and want to talk about is we are going through big changes right now. The sun is doing the cha-cha all the time. I mean, we've been having that. We're in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. We've got about a week to go, a little less than a week. We're in a time of change. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I see for this fall. Once again, we see a lot of litigation and uprisings. We see a lot of uprisings. I mean, I'm seeing that there's going to be all kinds of uprisings all over. Some small ones, some larger ones. Some small ones are going to turn really large. It's going to be like the hijab burning thing in Iran. There's going to be that kind of thing all over. It's going to be like the farmers in the Netherlands. It's just going to be like that all over the place. And it's going to come here. It's going to come here. And it's going to come here because of, it's going to come here because of the way that the left and right are just, let's face it, there is a really big push to eliminate somebody that we know is going to run, you know? I mean, it's like some people are terrified of who may be president next. I'll put it that way. And I'm putting it that way just to be careful because of this lightning strike here, saying things getting shaken up. So I'm putting it carefully. There are those who are terrified of what could happen. There are those who are terrified. I don't think this is just about the station, this channel. Judgment. Some people are really afraid of what judgment's going to show up, you know? So, this could be about even something bigger. There are people who are terrified over what could happen. And on the one hand, people are terrified that things are not going to change. And other people are terrified that things will change. Go figure that one out. Nobody likes the way things are, but some people are still terrified that could change vastly if we have a dramatic change of leadership. Even though it's quite obvious that things need to change. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Let's ask specifically about that. How's our country going? Let's do a bigger one. There's going to be that transition period. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it'll be about a week to come out of the shadow, YJ. Yeah, the Gemini's right. And that's why I said we'll be around for it. It'll be that energy will be hanging around for another week. Yeah. Let's try the horseshoe or the cat stretch in this case. Let's see what it says about. Let's ask how things are going to go for us. We are having a election season coming up. We're having, the primaries. We're having a lot of transition, really. So It's interesting because everybody's calling me now to get things done that have been put on hold all during Mercury retrograde. So let's see. How are things going to go for this country? And we've got a card creeping out upside down. Queen of Pentacles upside down. Oh, without even doing the spread yet, we'll look that up. Queen of Pentacles portends great tidings ahead, but as always, it takes both diligence and intelligence. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing, supportive, strong, loving, creative, and successful thanks to her pause-on approach to the tasks in front of her. She's incredibly astute and willing to keep at it until the treat is out of the maze. If she sounds ideal, that's because she is. These are the standards to aim for. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Where's the state of the country? Let's see. What's going to happen this fall? How's this fall go? First card, one. I think this has 7. And they go up like a horseshoe. We need more room. These are full-size cards. I'm impressed. They're also nice and thick. So I'm happy about that. So far, I'm really happy about. I forgot to put the deck. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think I got the right number now. So the first is usually the basis. Yeah. The past, how it led to the question or problem at hand, which is the Knight of Cups. Okay. Let's see if I can quickly find the Knight of Cups here. I like these cards, really. I like them. The meanings are cool, too. So far, I'm liking these cards a lot. The Knight of Cups. Knights show up when there's a declaration to be made. Really? The Knight of Cups invites you to look at your beliefs and goals to figure out if you're on the right path. Oh, we're certainly questioning that. So that's the basis. Yep, we're questioning that in this country, that's for sure. Okay, the present, an overview at this for the situation at hand or the problem in question is Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups. As usual, the page brings a youthful perspective, but he is still willing to take a good look at his reflection in order to understand his true feeling. As determined and studious as he may sometimes seem, make no mistake, the page is also fun and young at heart. Note the lilies symbolizing the freshness and innocence of youth. He can relax and take time to gaze deeply into his feelings and motives or whatever needs gazing into. The card is a sign it's a good time to start a new creative endeavor, although it doesn't have to involve getting your head wet. But I'm looking at this card. He's got his head in the toilet. And to me, I think that has a special meaning for the question at hand. The present, our country. Yeah. Things for the fall. Yeah. I think it's funny. This is the cat with his head in the toilet. Okay. I think I would ascribe a personal, more, a little different meaning to that card. Okay. So this is the Ten of Pentacles. That's funny. Hidden influences, people or circumstances the client may not be aware of are influencing this situation. And that is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Treat success and family are inarguably intertwined. Your success was not a flash in the pan. Been a long process, and now you have a complete fulfillment. Take note of the arched doorway here, a bridge that represents connection, love, and respect. So be generous. Good relationships and returning affection brings their own reason to purr with contentment. Or it looks, the thing that I'm getting out of this is no, you know what? That's the wrong dang card. I just read the wrong thing. I just read the wrong thing. Yeah. I'll get it. I was like, I don't know if I can put that with the trying to figure out how I could put that with, and it doesn't work because it's the wrong card. I'm reading the wrong card. Okay, wait a minute. It's 10. And that should be, I think, Pentacles. No, it must not be. Could it be 10 of Cups? Maybe. Oh, it is. It's the 10 of Cups. Oh, I got to get used to it, the imagery on here. Let's face it, 10 of Cups is a lot for one alone. Okay, this makes far more sense. 10 of Cups is a lot for one alone. The alignment of beautiful bowls can be a protective barrier above your head or something to keep your eye on. The prettiest bowls still hurt when they tumble. The sight of the rainbow means an end to hard times, especially where family is concerned. There's great happiness ahead. Think togetherness and not competition. Togetherness is what we have had, but togetherness and not, that's very interesting. Not a bad time to think about buying a new home either. Just make sure it has lots of big windows that let in the sunshine. Interesting. So things may not be as bad as they look, which is what we've been getting told. Things could actually be brightening up. Let's hope that is in fact true. That would be Two of Swords because he's showing his teeth. Two of Swords. Oh, sword that I can get back this way. Yes. I wish these were in color. Two of Swords. Jessica Mink, hello. Oh gosh, let me see who I may be. Two of Swords will pop out. And they did. Oh my gosh. Judgment Day is okay. In 100 years, we'll all be reincarnated and changes will have occurred. Everything is cyclical. We do have free will, but I'm convinced too that we often deal with fate. I'm convinced of that too. But that everything is cyclical. I don't know if I'll be reincarnated or not. I'm not planning on it, but we'll see. Fate and chaos are like vinegar and oil. Well, but if you shake it up, they will mix briefly. And YJ was a prophet. The Two of Swords did come out. Yeah, nice thick cardstock. Oh, how's Jessica's in here? Jessica Mink, hi. Cowboy is fine, but he's been sleeping a lot. He hasn't been coming into the shows very much. He's been sleeping a lot. I don't know, maybe all this is getting to him too. Ohio, Jess. Jessica lives in Ohio. Yeah, Texas is where Denali's from. Oh, YJ, you're almost over the virus. That's good. Day 3 now, and you're not. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Loss of smell is strange. Yeah, I had that. It does come back eventually. Loss of taste too can happen. It's really weird. I had that come and go too. But I gotta warn you, it comes in waves sometimes. You'll think you're over it, and it's another wave, and then you'll think you're over it, and it's another wave. But it can be actually fairly mild. So the Two of Swords says you may be baffled by a situation around you. Wait a minute, let me see what this one is. That's the middle one there, number 4. Obstacles, forces, events, or circumstances that stand in the way of a positive outcome are Two of Swords. You may be baffled by a situation around you or biased in your view of it. The Two of Swords asks you to stretch to broaden your horizons and at least try to see things from an objective point of view. Is it fear that's keeping you from seeing things clearly? Perspective is the key. Well, I can't say that's not where the nation is. That really makes sense, actually. That's the things blocking progress. People not seeing things objectively and not getting a different perspective. You have to do that in this life. You have to be willing to change your perspective so that you can get a better view. Well, so that's so far. This is not too bad. Not doing too bad. So the next one is 5. Outside influences, other people, factors, and environment affecting the current or influencing the issue at hand, which is the Ace of Swords. Aces herald new beginnings. In this case, the spawning of new ideas, words, thoughts, and plans. You have tremendous mental clarity, independence, and power, and somehow you manage to be big-hearted on top of it all. Just be careful how you wield that sword. Getting your claws trimmed is good for you, whether you like it or not. Be open to have new ideas, feelings, and opinions, and they'll find you. There again, we're talking about open to new ideas and opinions. Looks like there's going to be a switch over. And we are saying that there is going to be a big change. There is going to be big changes. King of Cups is solution, advice, and insight. Course of action that should be taken to achieve the desired results is King of Cups. King of Cups. Okay. King of Cups. The King of Cups represents dignity, structure, order, and authority. May be charismatic, but he also has mercurial side. The King of Cups seems to have it all: warm, charming, wise, sensitive, not afraid of intimacy and commitment. The anchor shows us here he likes a good lap cuddle as much as anybody. He's also a master self-discipline, so be prepared to give him a little space. He's deeply connected to the water, dolphins, and the wall representing his instincts for what lies deep beneath the surface. Trust that kindness and generosity are the key to setting sail. That's the advice card. Interesting. I'm not sure how that fits, but mercurial side. I have to think about that one. The last one, of course, is the in the summation, the outcome, result, or consequence, or the way you'll feel about it once it's all resolved, is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, which is another new beginning. We're getting a lot of new beginning type stuff here, which I kind of feel too. I feel like we're on the verge of having some new things start. Of course, I'm hoping that the uprisings are as bloodless as possible. And actually, that may be a fact. It may be that these uprisings take place without too many people getting. It may be we have our revolution without too many people being killed. That it is a different kind of a revolution, and we don't kill people in the midst of it, and that would be really nice. But we are having a revolution, and I'm sure of that. So the Ace of Wands, creativity is in the air along with a rainbow of possibilities. The time of new beginnings, motivation, inspiration, creativity, vitality, and energy. Looks like things are going to turn out well this fall. Beware of letting ambition cause you to reach for too much. New ventures can promise wonderful, colorful, creative work. There's danger of becoming impatient, overwhelmed, or overbearing. Well, that's not bad. It looks like a new things coming up. This fall brings us a lot of changes and new things. It's not bad. It's really not bad. This is very hopeful. So this is not bad at all. So let me ask, because this is a new deck and sometimes the cards answer what they want you to know rather than what you ask. So let me test with the pendulum. Let me see. My cat's name is Cowboy. My name is Sarah Ann. No. Okay, good. The pendulum is working. Is this reading actually about the changes we're going to see this fall? Yes. Pendulum seems to think we're going to see, hey, this is a lot of reason for hope, you guys. This is a good reading. Whoa. I'm thrilled about this. Yeah, I believe that, YJ. I have been saying that we had to people had to really get absolutely completely fed up. Yep. And everybody is just so fed up. And as a matter of fact, I bought a shirt today. One of the shirts I bought at Hartville today. I had to have it. They had a $10 t-shirt sale. It's a t-shirt that says, "We the people are pissed off. I liked it. Yeah. You suck tonight. Well, at least you don't blow. Greetings in favor to you, Jessica. Yeah, greetings in favor to everybody. You know what I'm seeing? It's skipping things. Somebody is trying to chat and not being seen, I think. It's skipping things. There's like holes in the chat. It's really weird. I've been seeing that a lot lately. Whether you reincarnate or not, you still maintain awareness. Yes, I hope so. Greetings in favor. Yes, everybody's greetings in favor. Well, we're still greeting people. Neighbors in Kentucky. You don't live in Ohio? I'm completely confused. Oh, you can actually drink. You know what? I love ginger tea. I have learned to just love it because it solves so many problems. The collective awareness is forcibly under the spell of a narcissism stance, promoting kindness, hashtags while turning noses up to hungry people. We were just talking about that in the place where I got my t-shirts because it's a store that sells patriotic merchandise. And so there was a group of people standing around talking about exactly that, YJ. Funny how the king is a water card, and the main disturbance in geopolitics right now is to do with kings and water. Yes, that's true. Interesting. I found that very interesting. Yeah, the casualties of war. Yeah, you know what? That could be too. Yeah. It may be that they're finally going to pay their price. Because before, during, the procedures and mandates, it was the small business owner who was really getting hammered. And so maybe the shoe will be on the other foot. Oh, well, YJ, we've known that for a while. When it costs 2 cents to print up 1 penny, to mint a penny, it costs 2 cents. And it has for a long time. You know, when they're printing money up out of nothing, it's toast. Yes. And it's going to probably be grassroots movements that are going to take care of all of this. It's a very hopeful reading. It's going to hurt. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. A good workout or a birth. Yep. It doesn't give me a choice. It doesn't give me a choice, YJ. It doesn't say one way or the other. It just gives me, and there's blank spaces. I think there's two options to choose from. No, not from what I can see. From what I can see, um, now if I was in chat, but I'm in StreamYard, and it's not the same. StreamYard is a little weird. Anyway, this is a very hopeful reading. I got a question. Is Orange Man gonna Orange Man? That is the Five of Pentacles. Well, that's a money card. Let's look it up. Circumstances have changed. Financial comfort seems to be a thing of the past. What's to be done? The picture painted by the Five of Pentacles is not always a pretty one. Although it has comforts, it reminds us of the potential emotional hardship of the outside world, the threat of eating out of trash cans, sleeping in cold garages, and other travails of street cat life. Some interpretations, though, are far cheerier, focusing on the wealth we find in love and companionship. You know what I see is that's two cats just about to get, that's the way they look at each other just before getting in a fight. I think there's going to be a scrap. I think it's saying it's going to be a scrap. Scrappy. I'd love to be buying silver. I'd love to be able to afford to buy silver. Mhm. Yeah, I wish I could be buying silver. Some of us are we're just going to be happy just to survive it, just to like survive this ride. It'd be nice to also get rich, but hey. Well, anyway, I'm not sure that answered the question entirely, but I didn't really finish the question because I said, is Orange Man back? Gonna be back. And I think he is, though. That looks like a scrap to me, ready to start. It's gonna be scrappy. We're gonna see a scrap. That's what's gonna be. And what I see, and what people seem to be worried about is there is a group that seems to want to just burn the place to the ground. And are they going to be able to burn the place to the ground before a new administration can take over? Because we've still got a little time left. And looking at how much harm has already been done and what a disaster it's already been here since the last time, oh my God. I mean, things have to change. Things will really seriously have to change. I don't think I'm amazed that the top banana has hung on as long as he has. Because it originally looked to me like they were going to find some way to move him aside and put in Camel Toe. Creepy cackler. But I'm amazed that they haven't done it yet because um, maybe for some reason they can't. I don't know. But it's very odd because even people on the left side are calling for some changes now. I mean, it's becoming so blatantly obvious that something is wrong with that guy that I don't think anybody can. How can you miss it? How could anybody miss that? Just don't know. Oh, old 50-cent pieces, dimes and quarters. You know what? Maybe that's how I'll do it. Maybe I'll go to the bank and request 50-cent pieces and dimes. Yeah, request change. Yeah, the catalyst is impossible. It's gotten to the point where something's got to give. Everybody's just sick of it. Everybody's just totally sick of it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Me. I swear, even though I tell people I'm going to be streaming, you can't call me. People still call me. They still try to call me during a stream. I just told this person I'm going to be streaming tonight. Why don't you come into chat? Why don't you come on into chat and talk to people if you want to talk to me? Talk to me in the chat. No. I'm going to have a talk with this person. You know what? This is like the second time. No, the third time. Maybe even the third time that I've said, look, yeah, I think it's the third time. Look, I can't talk. I'm on a stream. I was on a stream. I could not answer you. I don't know. People just don't listen or something. So, anyway, yeah, I mean, you want to talk to me? You want to be my friend? What you you want to see me? Why don't you just come into the chat with my other friends here, with my real family here online? And I'm going to say that, if it's a time when I'm streaming and you want to talk, come into chat on my channel or wait until later. Gee whiz. And there's people here who would be nice to chat to too. This person is really missing out. So that's her own fault. Yeah, that's what I hear people saying. That's what they were saying in the discussion today. Everybody's kind of worried they're going to burn it all down. Going to just burn this place because they're so angry, because they know, and they know if there is a big changeover, they know heads are going to roll. They know justice is coming, and if justice comes, it's not going to be pretty. Not for them anyway. It's going to be beautiful for us. It's going to be very ugly for some people though. So they're terrified. Did you ever take a look at Cammie's face? I mean, her nervous laughter gives it away. She's terrified. Deep down, she's really terrified and has no idea what to say ever. So she talks in circles, or she reads a script because she hasn't got a thought on her own that really makes sense. So, they're terrified. Cool. Well, YJ, I may try that. Hey, Mr. Miser, which is really Micah. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, they won't let us burn it entirely down. I don't know though. They let Paradise get burnt. Paradise sure got burned. But yeah, they're not gonna let it. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna say I don't think Putin is as crazy as they make him out to be. I really don't think so. He may not be everybody's ideal guy, okay, the ideal of a leader, but he is not as crazy as they make him sound. He is not gonna just out of craziness, a fit of anger or whatever, push a button. I don't think so. No, he's not going to do that. However, he may do a spot clearing, which is not going to be pretty. But you know what? Our guy, on the other hand, I got no faith in that fellow. Would he do something that crazy? I don't know, maybe. Oh, you're working all the time now. I don't know. I don't think they're going to let him do it either. I think they're going to take away his cookies and milk if he tries to do something, if he looks like he's going to do that. Because, I think everybody's aware that nobody's going to survive that. If that kind of thing happens, nobody's going to, nobody's really going to get the benefit from that. So I would hope. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, YJ. Yeah, because we have a lot of people living here. Yeah, they're not going to let this become a radioactive toast. No. Well, there are other creatures that would love that, though. But yeah, I don't think the other beings that live here with us want that. I don't think it's going to be allowed to happen again. So I'm not worried about that so much. What I am concerned about is what kind of tatters, what kind of things are going to have to be clear. Is going to be so much cleanup. Anyway, YJ, I'm gonna try that. A sub-armed with 6 nuke-tipped Poseidon torpedoes. Yeah. Yep. That part of the world is gonna hurt. Yep. I hate to say it. And unfortunately, we're just in a crazy freaking circumstance right now. And if people can't see how freaking crazy nuts things are right now, they're really seriously blind. Because I don't know how anybody could miss it. I really don't. How could you miss it? But still, things are hopeful. Like, I still see us winning in the end. There's going to be some rocky roads, but I like that flavor of ice cream. Oh, yeah. Although the peanuts can be real hard on the teeth sometimes when they're frozen solid like that, a rocky road is actually kind of tasty. So we're just going to have to bite the peanut and get through it. Yeah. Yep, it's cyclical. It's going to happen again. Yeah, there's always going to be uprisings. After a while, people just get fed up and decide finally to do something about it, which is a good thing, because that's what we need to do instead of just being complacent. A lot of people are just freaking complacent. My way of doing something about it is trying to tell some of the truth, is trying to present a platform for the truth. My way of doing something about it is choosing, even though it's tricky to live this way in a way, is choosing only the food that I believe in. For instance, when I go, only the kind of, I go and I buy organic stuff and stuff that's less deadly because I want to cast my vote for that. I'm not going to spend my money on something awful. So I try to, you know, that's sort of my way of protesting is I'm not going to buy your crap. I'm not going to buy your poison, basically. I'm protesting in that regard. And financial is usually effective. Money talks, and so I'm letting my money talk. It's a little harder to do that, especially if you're not really wealthy. But that's what I'm doing. And like I said, letting people have a way to be the disclosure, because that's another thing that I thoroughly believe in. We are the disclosure. And we don't have to have the government to tell us. That's like looking for mommy and daddy's approval. We don't need mommy and daddy's approval. We know the truth, or at least some of the truth. We disclose to each other, and we know that we aren't being told the whole story. So we seek it out, and we listen. And of course, we take what makes sense and leave what doesn't. That's the only way we're going to have disclosures from each other. The only way we're ever going to hear it from our dysfunctional family, mom and dad, in this country is if it just becomes such public knowledge that there is uh, no more percentage in keeping it a secret, and that's when it'll finally end. But before that, no, they're not gonna say anything real significant. So yeah, well, I've been saying this. They're gonna throw each other under the bus. Many battles ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with pain. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, the world continues. Hey now, don't build a wall between us. You know that they won't win. Yep, I know that one. Yeah, YJ, I'm a singer. I was a singer for years and years, and I still do sing. But yeah, I was a singer for years. Want to hear some more singing? I'll sing for you. One of these days, we're going to have karaoke night again. And you're going to tell me what you want to hear me sing, and then I'm going to sing it. That's going to be after I get my friend to hardwire my computer to the internet so I don't have to turn on the Wi-Fi and get a horrible headache. So he tells me he can do it. And so I think I'm probably soon going to be able to use my computer again, because he's a techie type guy. So pretty much, I think that's another thing that's coming up for me, is being able to use my computer to stream again. Because one of the main reasons I haven't been able to use it is I haven't been able to do much with it because I cannot turn on the Wi-Fi for very long. I mean, I had it on for 2 hours last time I had it on, and I felt like I had been beaten up. It was horrible. Oh, you can't sing, but you're learning. I do guitar too, but I'm really a much better singer. Yeah. We are the champions, my friend, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losing, 'cause we are the champions of the world. I'm not in practice, but yeah, I'm a singer. I write songs too. Well, I got tank treads on my monster truck. I don't break for zombies. Any undead guys are out of luck. I don't break for zombies. AR's loaded by the front and back door. I don't break for zombies. Got enough ammo to stock a small arms store. I don't break for zombies. I don't break for zombies, and they won't break me. I got my food and my water stashed away and a ton of TP. The hoarder is me. I don't break for zombies. Gonna blow 'em all away. 'Cause eating people's brains, well, that ain't okay. I know that ain't okay. Yeah, we're getting to the B in the season where I got to pull out some of those songs. Some of those silly songs I wrote. Well, you guys, it's been about 2 hours. Um, I got a little bit of battery left, but not too much. So, if anybody wants to ask the kitty cat cards, the cat taro, anything before I put it away and call it a night, let me know. Or if you want to discuss anything before I call it a night, let me know. Oh, we're a bunch of beatniks? Oh, darling, you have no idea. Circle K thinks we're beatniks. You're dating yourself, and you know that dating yourself is illegal in some states because you're very closely related to you. My stomach is making sounds that sound exactly like a frog. Really, really. Did I swallow a frog? I haven't really had a meal yet. I haven't had time. So that's another thing I'm gonna do. Get something to eat and something to drink and mm. So do you guys have anything you want to ask or anything you want to discuss? Because I'm up for either for about another 15 minutes. Oh, well, thank you. There's Cowboy. He finally came in. He says I want double my cat treats because I'm making an appearance and I have a speaking part. Mm-hmm. Want to say hello to everybody? You're saying hello? Okay, well, you're getting kind of to the point where you're thinking mom needs to pay attention. Yep, that's what putting the paw out like that means. Means I want attention. Give me attention. You've been on there long enough, Mom. Now you need to love the cat a little bit. And he was just kind of saying hi. He usually does come in and say hi at some point. So, I was wondering why he wasn't doing that tonight. Thank you. Oh, meow. Okay, sweetheart. Well, I'll be in soon, okay? Please don't take the couch apart. Please. Don't take the couch apart. Your fingernails need we need to get you a better scratching post. We do. You don't like the one that I got. Maybe I need to make one. That'd be creative. I don't know if I have time. Pull me a hipster kitty card to tell me how to get out of this funk. You know what? I'm really going to tell you guys this again. Please go to MeWe. Join the group that is about healing frequencies. And I will put some files in there that you can play in the background that will help you out of the funk. I use it all the time. But yeah, sure, I'll pull you a hipster kitty card. But really, the frequencies have been helping me out. You know, I know it doesn't seem like you're doing anything, but you'll feel it and you'll notice you're not doing as bad after you've listened to it for a little while. You'll realize that things are getting better. It's really amazing. Remember, vibration, frequency, that's all there really is. Everything is just vibration and frequency. So if you can alter that, you can alter your reality. Maybe not in just a minute or 5 minutes, but sometimes, sometimes all it takes is maybe 15 minutes of listening, and I feel a lot better. I really, really recommend this stuff for you to check it out. So let's see. How can Circle K get out of this? The sun. Sounds like you're getting SADD. Have you been out in the sun enough lately? Yeah, that's another meaning of this card. Let me read it. But, you know, the first thing I thought of is if you're not getting enough sun, you're going to feel crappy. And if you're not getting out in nature, I'm hearing get out in nature more. Get out in nature, get sun, get fresh air. Walking in nature will help you a lot. That's what I'm hearing in my head. In my head. Don't be a zombie, zombie, zombie. Yeah. Oh, there it is. The sun provides a backdrop for the cat on whom it rises and sets. That's funny. Yep, cats believe that. The cat lies on her back in a gesture of perfect optimism, sure that the universe will offer nothing but belly rubs today. Sunflowers represent a world fertile with the seeds of joy. The card invokes creativity, possibility, and power. No surprise that it is linked to Leo. Like the lion, you are a radiant creature with great hair. Yeah. What I'm getting is get out in the nature, get out in the sunlight, and listen to some healing frequencies. There are some frequencies that'll give you dopamine. There are some healing frequencies that will clear out your chakra, unblock your chakras. So whatever chakra is keeping you from being happy is going to be open. There's all kinds of wonderful things. You don't even have to work at it. We're in an amazing time where we can just play a video on YouTube, or actually you can get them and download them and take them around with you. We can just play some frequencies and alter our reality with it, without having to do anything else but just listen to it. And even if you're not even paying attention to it and just running it in the background, how amazing is that? Oh, you tell me we don't live in an amazing time. It's amazing that we can do that. And I was one of the people that really, 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 really pushed for the frequencies, the knowledge of the frequencies to come back. And it has. Because for a while, a long, long time, it was hidden. And I knew it had to come back out because I knew it was very powerful. Well, it is back out, and please take advantage of this. You have no idea how powerful it is until you start seeing the results of this. It seems like it shouldn't be doing anything, but it is. It really will change things. You just got to find your flavor of it. You got to, just like you'd find any other music that you like, you got to find your version, your people that are making the music behind the tones, and just let it play in the background. Honestly, that's why I made that group, is so that we'd have somewhere to put the ones that we know work, that were some really good ones. Okay, I love you guys. I love you guys, and I want nothing but the best for you. So, a favor to you all, really, favor to you all. And what's the saying? Nothing lost, nothing broken, nothing missing, whatever that saying is. I wish that for all of you. And I will be seeing you Wednesday. I'm not sure what the subject's going to be, or maybe if we have a guest. If you know of a guest that would be a good fit for here, what we like here, please get in touch with me. If you want to be a guest, please get in touch with me at Ocean Diana. Just take the Ocean Diana part of that and put Gmail on it, and take the PayPal me off, and you've got my email. Okay? My email, oceandiana@gmail. So please take advantage of that if you have something you want to say, or if you know somebody. I need help figuring out how to get Roger from Mud Fossil University on here. I think he would be a blast. He has a good sense of humor. I think he needs to be on this show. I'm going to try and get him. And so the truth is where you find it. I'm hoping that you find some on this show always. And remember that you are divine. But yeah, and Cowboy agrees. You're divine. And you are creators, so create wisely. And remember that here's some fortune cookie wisdom. In dreams and in life, nothing is impossible. How do you like that? That was my fortune cookie. So nothing's impossible, y'all. It really isn't, with the right mindset. So let's just focus on this being the wildest, most memorable, and a joyous transitional period. Please. Because we're all fed up. We're really all. That was the other t-shirt I almost bought. We the people are fed up. I almost bought that one, but I like the pissed off better. So that's my beloved family. I'll see you Wednesday, hopefully at the normal time, 8:30 Eastern. And please do the usual, like, share, and invite people, that kind of thing, so the channel can grow a little bit, and so I show up in your algorithms. There are people telling me that I still don't show up for them, that they still miss my shows and they don't mean to, but they just can't find me for some reason. I just kind of disappear. So the more you interaction you have, the more the algorithm will put me in a findable position. So please help me that way. It doesn't cost a thing. So leave comments and so on and so forth and thumb it up. And I really appreciate all of you and love all of you, and be kind to each other. A lot of people are leaving the planet right now, and you never know. If you got something you want to say to somebody, say it. And don't let them leave before they know. Because they'll know when they get to the other side, but you will feel like you missed that opportunity. So if you love somebody, tell them. Okay. That's right, David. If you can imagine it, you can manifest it. Yep. Okay, I'm going to go now. See you Wednesday.